And what's good news today for me is when you're a diplomat, when you're the 70th Secretary of State, you have to stay in your lane. I don't have that. I'm not a diplomat. I'm going to let it rip. And when the Chinese wanted to come steal your job, we just said no way. 40 years, bipartisan, Democrat and Republican, 40 years of failure. Letting made in China crush us was going to stop. We demanded fair and reciprocal trade. Never forget, too, China depends more for us than we do on them. President Trump understood that, our foreign policy understood that, and we protected the American worker from the Chinese Communist Party's predation on us here in America. America first is right for America. It's right for each of us. America first secures our freedom, and the entire world benefits when America is fearless and bold and strong. Let me just tick through a few ways, right? So first, we show up. Paris Climate Accord. It was a job-destroying joke, so we said au revoir. Look, we all want clean air, safe drinking water, but the Paris Agreement was a fantasy for elite diplomats who just wanted to virtue signal. And when President Biden re-entered this deal, I can tell you that Xi Jinping was smiling every single minute, and the American workers lost. America first takes real courage, takes a Secretary of State willing to walk into a room and tell it like it is, and a president who will have his back. We had that. Speaking of backs, I hear President Biden saying, America's back. Back to what? So, right, back to pallets of cash to the Ayatollah so he can build missiles that threaten us? Back to apologizing when Iranians tell our soldiers and sailors to take to their knees at gunpoint? Back to President Biden killing a pipeline? Back to all the things that put America at risk, back to supporting a pipeline in Europe that'll create European jobs. This is not where we want to go back to any time at all. And we certainly don't want to go back to letting China have trade deals that kill our jobs right here in America. We can't afford it. It's not the right thing, and we don't have to do it. We must be bold, and we must always put America first.